Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fridayland. Wouldn't that be interesting if there was a land where it was actually always Friday? I mean, you can't get any better than that. Sounds like paradise. Um, I just got back from a trip to Austin last night. Yeah, we just took a little midweek jaunt over there. 'Cause why not? My mom loves to travel, and uh, so we went to Austin and we saw some pretty interesting things. And actually, the first thing we did was go to Barnes and Noble because we do that every year, and we buy a lot. um, I finally bought uh, some of John Green's books. Uh, Here I've got, that sound is my laundry finishing up. I bought An Abundance of Catherines. I still don't know how to get things in the frame. And that's my little book light that I've been needing to get. So I finally got it. You would think, I didn't even think a bookstore would have it, but it was just kind of a thing that once I was there, I was like, I want to look for this, so I did. But I've also got paper towns, and of course I got some Nicholas Sparks because Nicholas Sparks is awesome. But I didn't get any of the common ones that are made into movies. Instead, I've got The Choice, which sounds pretty interesting. I've got The Rescue. I've heard on Instagram that this is actually a really good book. I have The Choice, which sounds interesting, and The Guardian. And this is not to be confused. I know there's several movies out there called The Guardian, but this has pretty much nothing to do with them. So just to clarify that. And I also got this document tray because as a writer, we tend to accrue a lot of scratch paper. And we also went to a couple of museums. We went to the Elizabeth Ney Museum, and that's Elizabeth without an H, which is kind of cool. She apparently, this building that we went to was built in 1902, I think. So it was a very nice place. It looked kind of like a little mini castle. It was quite small, but it was well built. And Elizabeth Ney was a sculptor who, like I said, was in the 19th and 20th century, and so that was a really cool place. If you want to see pictures, you can go to my Instagram, which most of you don't know. My Instagram handle is You Make Me Smile 90. And we also went to an animal and gem museum, which I am totally into gems like, gypsum and pyrite and quartz. Those are some of my favorite rocks. I think I inherit the rock thing from my mom because she loves river rocks and things. But I finally, I've always been interested in rocks. Ever since I was in 7th grade, we did some projects about it, and I thought it was really, really neat. So I've loved that ever since. And I finally got myself a Rocks and Minerals book, which is totally awesome because it combines two of my favorite things. And at the same museum, in the gift shop, I found this little birdie. I got it for some friends of mine that we usually each get each other stuffed animals, but this one's way cooler because it makes noise. And it says on there that it's an actual bird call, so that's cool. We also, at Elizabeth Nay, we saw this picture that at the bottom it said that it depicted the first Capitol building in Austin. And you wouldn't even think of there being different Capitol buildings, but I thought this was really neat, so I really wanted to go. And so we looked for it. It was on Congress and 8th, but we went to Congress and 8th and there was nothing. I mean, it wasn't there. So that was a bummer, but it was really cool to know that it was there and to know history about it. And then we went to this kind of semi-famous donut place there called Gordo's. The dough part spelled like dough, like D-O-U-G-H. And we took a picture there, and I was looking back at the picture, and I realized how bad my weight had gotten, and it actually inspired tears and this need to do something about it. I mean, I've been trying to diet since I was 12, which isn't something that a 12-year-old should have to deal with, but I did, and I still do. And so I'm really, really, really trying to get back on the bandwagon and actually do it this time, because it just has to be done. But I obviously need a lot of support, and it would be awesome if you guys could give me, some support, maybe some advice. So if you have anything like that, you can post it in the comments. And I've found all of these really neat apps. Like, there's this one that will actually give you rewards for exercising, and there's this one that has these little messages for you to combat, like, cravings and just upset at gaining, maybe, or just all kinds of things. They've got these neat little pictures and things. But I haven't written much. I mean, I haven't mentioned much about my writing. Actually, I got to do a lot of writing to and from Austin. And actually, I have a lot of ideas going through my head, so I'm going to be writing a lot more. I would like to let y'all know that book 2 of my series is at the editors, and I'm working on book 3 and 4. I know they tell me it's weird to be doing 2 at a time, but I am nevertheless doing it. So I'm hoping to actually get book 3 out soon after book 2, which is pretty awesome. Uh, so if you guys want to check all of that out, eventually I'll have some previews, or maybe like readings or whatever of them. So stay tuned for that stuff. I will see you guys next week.